Go.
Hi, my name is Christina Painter. Today I'm performing task 11, how to perform surgical cleaning of instruments. So I've got 2 bottles of distilled water. I've got our instrument cleaner here and lubricant, our ultrasonic cleaner box. And then we've got our lubricant spray, and then the cleaner, and then our instruments. We actually have 10 here, and I'll count them out for you from a surgery that we did earlier today. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 instruments here. So what we'll start by doing is rinsing our instruments with cool water here. Some of that blood off. So we're just going to go ahead and rinse off our instruments well. Get any of the remaining blood off of that to the best of our abilities, ensuring that everything is also unlocked. And then while we're also doing this, you want to check the integrity of your instruments as well. Just want to make sure that we're not putting any damaged instruments back into the pack. So far, all of these seem to be in pretty good shape, it looks like. Alright, so I think that's nice and rinsed here. So what we'll go ahead and do next is prepare our bath. So I'm just going to place our plug in the bottom of our sink. So for our instrument cleaner, the measurement we have is add 1 ounce to 1 gallon of room temperature water. We're just going to use distilled water just in case, and then a 1/2 ounce per gallon of warm water. So what we're going to go ahead and do is use 1 gallon, and then use, because 1 ounce is about 30 mLs, we're going to go ahead and just pour that into a cup, and then kind of go from there. So we'll fill up our sink with our 1 gallon. Alright, perfect. So we'll just place that to the side here. And then I'm just going to pour a little bit of our cleaner into a cup, so I don't waste any of that. So we'll go ahead with our 30 ml syringe, draw that up. Get any air bubbles out here. Oh, that's okay. Just a little extra in there. All right, so about 30 mLs, so that's about an ounce. So we'll go ahead and place that into our bath. All right, put that to the side, and then I'm just gonna pour this back into the container. That way we're not wasting any of our chemicals. And then so what we'll do from here is we will place all of our instruments into the bath. And then we'll just remove this towel. The towel underneath is clean. And so from here, we're gonna using our soft bristle brush. You can see it's pretty soft. And we're just gonna go ahead and I'll put my brush in there too, just get a little bit of wet. So opening the ratchets, getting into the crevices, getting the handles. And then placing them to the side here. Getting in all the little crevices. You don't want any blood to remain when we put it into the ultrasonic cleaner. Getting in all the little grooves and crevices. Getting in the grooves of these. Sometimes it likes to stick in there. Get deep down into the piece. A piece of our brush cube. Okay. Couple more here, and then we'll move on to our ultrasonic cleaner. Well, then we gotta use the hard bristle brush for all the serrated portions of our instruments. Okay, we'll just get our scalpel blade holder, get in those crevices. Handles. All right, and so using our hard bristle brush, we're going to go ahead and get into the serrated areas of our instruments. So like where the scalpel blade goes, blood likes to kind of hang out in there, and we want to move with the serrated areas. Get in all of those little little spots. Make sure that there's no blood or debris left in those areas. All right. And then same with this, I'm just gonna kind of get in these little crevices just to kind of get any remaining debris. And then our forceps. Kind of move with the serrations again. Okay. Sure there's no blood remaining. All right, and then we're gonna move with the serrations. Now that that's finished, we'll go ahead and let that drain. And then moving on to our ultrasonic cleaner. We have Clean and Simple tablets that we drop into our distilled water and make kind of in bulk. So we have our secondary OSHA label here that will apply to our bottle once we're finished. Reason why I'm wearing goggles is because one of the safety precautions is to wear goggles and gloves. So as you can see, our ultrasonic cleaner is empty and drained. On our instructions for use of the box, it says add 2 tablets to 1 gallon of water. And then, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we've got our 2 tablets of the Clean and Simple. And we will go ahead and open that. So we have 1 tablet. And then 2 tablets. So we'll just kind of put the cap back on that and let that do its thing. And then so we'll let that soak, kind of dissolve a little bit. Give that a little bit of time. And then so I've got my clamp already clamped off, so that won't run out, and then we will fill this to the appropriate level for operation. All right, we're almost there. Just kind of mix that up a little bit. It's a little harder when it's not warm, just because it takes a little longer, but that's okay. We'll make do. so I think that's nice and mixed up pretty well. I don't see our tablets hanging out anymore. So, oh, I'm not. We're almost done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fill this to the appropriate level. I just want to get all of these things out of the way so I don't make a mess. And so very carefully, we're just going to go ahead and pour in. So we'll put that aside, and then we're just going to very carefully, making sure that everything is unlocked, which we have previously, just place them in our ultrasonic cleaner. Making sure that everything is fully submerged. Okay. Which everything looks to be pretty fully submerged. And we don't have any instruments poking out or anything. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and place the top on our ultrasonic cleaner. We're gonna let that run for 10 minutes. And then we will be back here for the second portion of this video. Thank you. All right, so we're back here for the second portion of our video. As you can see, our timer has gone off. You don't hear the bubbles going anymore. So we are okay to go ahead and take out our instruments. And we just wanna pull out our tray and shimmy out any of the remaining mixture. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pull our instruments here. We're just gonna place them on a paper towel. There we go. Place that back in there. And so what we're gonna go ahead and do next is, using our cool to lukewarm water, we're gonna go ahead and rinse our instruments one more time. I'm just going to kind of lay them out flat. Put our secondary OSHA label onto our ultrasonic mixture as well, just so the next person can use that when they run their next cycle. So all of these are nice and flat. I'm just going to remove our paper towel and kind of move this over to our station here. So next I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get these in a better row here. I want all of them to be all the way open. And then next I'm going to just go ahead and blot them dry so we can appropriately lube them. Lube the interlocking surfaces. And so this is our instrument lube. And as you can see on the instructions, it says shake well before using. And then it also says spray on all moving parts of our instruments. So we're just gonna go ahead and shake our bottle and just spray. An angle there. Okay. So next we'll go ahead using our clean towel. We'll just blot off our lubricant. Well, not off of it, but it's still. Okay. Next we will go ahead and flip these instruments, getting the other side of them as well with our lube. Okay. And then go ahead and get that one a little more. Okay. And then using the same towel, we're just going to go ahead and blot again. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and check the integrity of our instruments. Like I said before, we don't want to add any instruments to our packs that are damaged. We want to check if they lock well, which they do. It's locked. Good. Good serration. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, everything looks good. I'm just going to get some of the excess lubricant off of some of the sides there. Kind of sprayed a little wonky. All right. And so that concludes this video. Thank you.